Hey guys, HotRod08 here, and welcome to another episode of SupportCraft, where we take a look at new, possibly unconventional builds for support champions during Season 8. Now, for this video, we're going to be looking at a support champion that can absolutely dominate the laning phase. Used to be a top meta pick, and is still a good pick to this day, and that is going to be Zyra. Now, the goal of this build is to provide Zyra with as much of a dominant laning phase as you can possibly give her, while also providing a secondary mage during the mid and late game that can easily burst down squishy champions. Our primary path we're going to be going down is going to be the Sorcery path, and the secondary path we're going to be going down is the Domination path, and together that's going to provide Zyra an additional 20 ability power. Our primary Keystone we're going to be taking is going to be Arcane Comet, which is going to provide additional AoE poke during the laning phase, as well as extra damage in team fights. Our greater rune we're going to be going with is going to be Manaflow Band, which is going to provide you additional mana sustain during the laning phase and in team fights if you start getting low. And our lesser runes we're going to be taking is going to be Transcendence and Scorch. Transcendence is going to provide you additional 10% cooldown reduction once you hit level 10. And Scorch is going to provide additional burn damage during the laning phase in order to get as much damage as possible on the enemy champions. As for our secondary runes we're going to be taking Cheap Shot and Zombie Ward. Cheap Shot is going to provide additional true damage while you damage an enemy that's been impaired recently, either by your E, your ultimate, or later on your Rylai's Crystal Scepter. And then your Zombie Ward, whenever you kill a ward, you're going to replace it with your own ward, or when your own ward dies, it's also going to replace it with a Zombie Ward. For our items, we're going to start off with Spellthief's Edge, 3 health pots, and a warding totem. Our first back to base, we're going to upgrade to Frostfang and get your Sightstone, then however many control wards you need. Your first item purchases, you can just get your basic boots, then buy your Haunting Guise for the penetration, and then upgrade your boots to Sorcerer's Shoes, so you have both these items combined for their combined magic penetration, so you can do as much damage as possible to squishy targets. Then after that, you can combine your Sightstone and your Frostfang to Eye of the Watchers. Your first item you're going to fully complete is going to be Rylai's Crystal Scepter for the slowing effects that all of your abilities will be able to proc afterwards. Then you can upgrade your Haunting Guise to Liandry's Torment in order to do % extra damage to enemy champions. And then finally, for our core build, you can get Void Staff in order to do even more magic damage by taking away their magic resist they have, and they'll combine well with the magic penetration that we've got up here. Then as for your ending item, it depends on how the game's going. If you're doing well and you're carrying, you can go Rabadon's Deathcap just for the extra ability power. If you need some armor and survivability, I'd go Zhonya's Hourglass for the armor it provides as well as ability power. And if you need some extra magic resist, you can also go Banshee's Veil, and that has ability power connected to it as well. Finally, in these build videos, I'm going to start going over what abilities you should be upgrading. For Zyra, you should start off with your Q, then your W, then your E. Then you'll want to put 2 additional points in your Q, so in the laning phase you have some extra harass, upgrade your ultimate whenever you can. And then after those 3 points you put in your Q, max your E first, then your Q, and then finally upgrade your W all the way. Now, if you've enjoyed this build so far, please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, as we post new content on a weekly basis, sometimes multiple videos a week, and I truly appreciate your support to the channel. Now let's get into the gameplay and just see how well we can do with this Zyra build. Alright, so for this game, we're going to be playing against Misfortune and Blitzcrank. It is going to be a game of dodging and harassing before they kick our butts. So we're going to be able to see if I can do that, or if I'm just going to continually get grabbed and die. Usually I would take Ignite, but I took Exhaust this game just so I don't fully get bursted down in one go from them, so we'll see. No idea why she came from that direction, but that was unfortunate. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? I didn't think I needed the flash for that. I honestly didn't think I needed the flash for that. Good lord. Only reason we're getting this tower this early is because they stayed too long. They're too greedy. I'll take it. But, probably shouldn't have got that. There we go. Close. We can probably take this, though. Off of that. Alive. Ah, I'm alive. Wow. She's dead. But I'm alive. So who's alive? Urgot and a Blitzcrank. Well, as long as Blitzcrank doesn't go over there. Yeah, there we go. I'm running before I die. Gotta catch up. Oh, come on. Are you kidding me? Wow. Okay. Enough for me. Good job. Good job. Just a slaughter fest. There we go. I don't know what she was trying to do, but I wasn't gonna let her take that. And he's dead too. The problem with the league myself that I need to work on, my weakness, is I suck relatively in the laning phase. Once it becomes team fights, I have a lot more of an idea as to what to do, but in the laning phase, especially with poker champions, I've still got some work to do. I manage. I make it work, because after the laning phase, I know how to handle myself, but before that, I just blow. For the most part. Sometimes I'm pretty decent. Nice job. Oh, shit. Yeah. Yeah. I did something. Kill this thing and get out of there. If you stay, you're stupid. Alright. That was the wrong exhaust target. My bad. Nope. Like that. Nope. I'm not having that happen. Alright. He's dead. Nice job, team, overall. That actually worked out. And somehow, some way, that is going to be a win. I'm honestly surprised that I was able to transition out of the laning phase like that. As I said, I am good at this game once I get out of the laning phase, but before that, when I'm in the laning phase, especially with poke champions, it's something I need to work at. It's my weakness. If I want to get better at the game, that is definitely something I am going to be working for, but I'm sure we can get there. Well, that'll be it for this episode of SupportCraft. If you enjoyed it, please comment, like, and subscribe below, and I'll see you next time. Thanks much. Bye.